Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper into the People tool and how you can manage your users and their permissions on OrgSync. First of all, it's important to note that you must be an administrator in order to manage these settings. If you're not an administrator, you can ask another administrator, such as your advisor, to make you an administrator so you can manage this. Alright, so first, navigate to your organization portal. Right now we're in the Student Life Office Manager portal. Pretend that this is your student organization. And then click on People. Once you're in the People tool, you'll see all of the individuals who are in your organization. You can also click on All People, and you'll see the different groups of individuals within your organization. One of these groups should be called administrators. There is a way to change that group name, so if your organization has chosen to change that name, it may be listed as something different. The administrators, like I said, have the most access on OrgSync, and so once you're an administrator, you can do almost anything within your portal. You can then also create additional groups simply by clicking Create Group and then typing in the name for your group and hit Enter. And now you have your new group. As you can see, no one's listed in this group yet. You can add a description for your group, and then you can add people to your group simply by clicking this and entering in their name. Alright, and if you don't see it right away, you can refresh the page and then that person will be within the group. Okay, so let's go back to all people within your organization, and then in order to actually see what group an individual is in, you can click on their name and you'll see that that individual is added to that group. You can add people to more than one group or no group. So then you can go ahead and click on Manage to add them to a different group. This is exactly how an administrator makes somebody else an administrator, just by clicking Manage and clicking Administrators. Alright, if I want to see what permissions this person has within the organization, let's say that they're not an administrator, but I want to see what they have access to, I'll click on Permissions. This will give me a general snapshot of everything that this person has access to. So right now, this individual has access to events, forms, to-do lists, and polls. If I wanted to give this person individual permission to something else, such as contact books, I can do that right here. You click on it and you'll see that it says Saved next to it. Alright. If this box is grayed out, meaning that I can't remove that privilege, it means that the group that the person is in has group permissions set. So then they have access to this tool. So if you want to remove that, you have to change the group permissions. So let me show you how you manage group permissions. You can either click on it right here, or you can go ahead up to Settings and click on Organization Settings. Then go ahead and click Permissions. In here you'll see all of the tools listed. You can scroll down, you can turn on tools or turn off tools. As soon as you turn them on, you'll select for everyone in the portal, what is this tool set as? So what is the default for everyone in the portal? Right now it's disabled, but I can set the default for bookmarks as view only, so all people in the portal can view bookmarks. But then I can add specific additional permissions per group. So go ahead and click on this and it'll list all your groups here. And you can say, for this group, I actually want them to be able to manage this tool. But everyone else will be set as the default, which is view only. You can then choose if you want to make the module visible to the public. Alright, and once you do that for all of the tools that you'd like, you have to click Save Settings. So don't forget, scroll all the way to the bottom and click Save Settings. Once this is ready, you can go back to People and check to make sure it worked. So I'll click on this individual again. I'll click on their permissions, and you'll see that they now have permissions for bookmarks, and it's grayed out, and that means that the group that they're in has bookmark permissions, so they can manage those. Feel free to create as many groups as you'd like and also add as many people to those groups as you'd like. This is really helpful when it comes time to work on specific projects or if you have individual committees within your organizations, because then the group can work together within those committees to set up to-do lists, to message each other, and to keep on task.